Yo, 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 what is up, guys? Welcome back to our Fields channel today on F124. So, we're doing something a little bit different today on my channel. We are doing all of the Tyre Compound Challenge, where it's called. I'm going to use every single tyre in this game, starting on the wets, around Shanghai, because it's the Chinese Grand Prix this weekend. So I thought this is a good one to go for. So yeah, starting off, a little bit expecting to start at the front because I'm doing something a little bit different in this video. Normally I start from the back, but I thought I'd start from the front, so because I'm doing the Tyre Compound Challenge for this video. So yeah, so I'm starting on the wets, because it's raining right now. Trying to make it a little bit harder myself, instead of using zero AI, just go from last to first and all that. So I thought I'd do something a little bit different, starting on the wets. Why it's raining, as you can see in the background, around Shanghai. Like I said, it was the Chinese Grand Prix this weekend, so I thought this is the one to go for. So yeah, so not a bad start. Just trying to clear away from the AI. Just trying to get just trying to push as hard as I can on the wets, and then see what I can do from there. I had to change a little bit on the setups, on the wet setup, so just make it a little bit into the wet setup because it's raining right now. It will definitely dry off later at the end of the race, so I'll be switching on to intermediates and then to the dry tyres, including softs, mediums and hards, and inters, so I had to use. So that is why I'm doing the all compound challenge for this one. So this might be my last challenge I'm doing on this game. It depends how many I had to do. Well, I haven't done it that much since this one for a few weeks now, from that time. Yeah, so this might be my last challenge I'm doing on F124, so before F125 comes out in the spring or something, or even soon maybe.
So the rain's easing off a bit, but the track is still going to be wet for a while. Be careful. Full wet seem like the best tyre for now.
Yeah, so the rain is easing off now. It's only been a nap, so it goes gonna wet to dry any second. So yeah, it's still wet at the moment, so I'm just gonna keep continuing on the wets till it gets less wet and a bit more drier and all that. So the rain should be stopping by now, so at the end of this nap. So I'm still going quicker than the AI, but I am still using a bit harder AI just to make it a little bit harder for me and all that. So as we skip on to the end of nap 3, little bit of radio call coming up.
ETA on this rain clearing up is about 10 minutes, so just keep your concentration out there. You're doing well. Okay, full wet seems to be the fastest tyre for now.
So 10 minutes of this, so only 10 minutes, so okay, so it's getting there. So still wet tyres at the moment from the radio. So yeah, so on this nap, it feels like it's getting less wetter. So at the end of this nap, as kind of towards the end of nap 4, I decided to come in for intermediates now because it's a bit too early for dries, because that'll be too early for me. So make sure I don't get over the pit lane speed limiter right there. Now let's make sure I get a good pit stop right there, onto intermediates, and on my way. So yeah, not a bad stop. So onto intermediates now. So that's wets done. Now onto inters next. So I still got to do 3 more dry tyres to do, hards, mediums and softs to do. So yeah, wets is done now. Just almost crashed into Sainz at turn 1, but luckily got me space there. Luckily no damage at all. So on that. So yeah, so now I'm on my way to drive on intermediates, and just going to stay out for a bit longer to make sure the track is dry yet. So I'm going to wait till nap at 9 or something, or nap 8 or something, when I'll come in for dries, because it's a bit too early for dries yet. So I think inters is definitely the right, this is definitely the right time for inters right now. So I'm definitely it's not doing too bad right now. So around the outside of Norris for P2, and then we've got Verstappen who's leading, who's still on the wets. They're all still on the wets actually, so they decided to do another 2 laps or something. because it's still wet out there. So yeah, coming towards the third sector now, just trying to take my time through here. DRS is not enabled in the wet because it's still wet. So it doesn't. So you have to wait till it dries up, and that's when DRS is enabled. So DRS is disabled in the wet, so can't use DRS on this straight. So I have to use a little bit of DRS just to get the speed up and that. So not too bad. So yeah, so I'm going purple in the middle sector, so I'm definitely going faster, even faster than I was earlier in the race. Not too bad at all. And then round the last corner, at the end of that 5, I should be okay. And it's not too bad at all. And some of them are still staying out on the wet. So yeah, they're still continuing on the wet, so quite surprised they haven't come in yet for inters, like I just did. It feels like inters is definitely the right time now. Yeah, it's definitely inters now, for sure, as you see in the background of the wet conditions. So yeah, so as we later on in the race now, just trying to what I gotta do and see what I can do from there. And then as we come towards through the middle sector now, just trying to make sure avoid the inside of this curve, because you do get catch out sometimes in the dry and even in the inters sometimes when it's snippery. Sometimes the curves are a little bit snippery around here, so including turn 1, turn 7. Even the last corner is quite tricky with the curve on the inside you need to be careful with. So as we skip on to the lap 8 now, for another 2 laps. Still inters at the moment. Still staying on the inters till the dry tyre comes. So we've got couple people have pitted a few laps ago onto inters right now. So I'm definitely going purple though. So I'm definitely, I'm definitely the quickest guy on track and also on the right tyre at this point. So just trying to find the grip really. Nearly made a mistake here, but luckily I managed to turn at the seed at the right time through there. Not too bad at all. So yeah, so it's getting less wetter now on the tarmac. It's kind of damp at the moment at this stage. I'm still going purple though, so through the middle sector, so very nicely. So I'm feeling okay at this stage. Not sure when it's the right time to come in for dries, but I might have to do another lap or maybe just see what I can do from there. So yeah, so already halfway, so we are definitely in a good place at the moment, but I still got to stop another 3 times to go onto the softs and mediums, and of course hards as well, at the end of the race. So I still got to do that as well, so I still got to do another 3 tyre compounds. So I decided to continue for another lap for this one. And then I'm going to set the fast lap of the race, a 44.1 there, going even faster than I was. As we skip to the end of lap 9, a lap later, I'm definitely, I decided to come in this lap right now. So I decided to come in now to go on to the dry tyres. And then I've got a warning somehow, but that's a bit strange in a pit lane. That makes no sense. I mean, I don't understand that. Well, anyway, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter anyway. Onto the dry tyres now. Onto the softs. It feels a bit too early or something, but it feels like it's the right time to do the dry tyres, because this feels like the right time. But the track's still a bit wet, so at the moment. So as it comes towards, just coming out right now, on this lap, I was kind of struggling, and the car was a little bit slippery, and losing time through the corners, because it feels a bit too early to go on the dries. So it feels like I was a lap too early. So, like that. So yeah, so I'm struggling through the first 2 sectors, just trying to get the car where I need to be. Come towards turn 7, doing a little bit of drift there, so feels like I'm doing drifting at the moment. So, and I had to take a wide line, then trying to get the turn in right. And I nearly made a, I don't know, lost the car there. So I'm nearly struggling to get the car where I need to be. So I was struggling to get the car move, well, to where it needs to be. So yeah, so I'm struggling to get the turning and get a good exit, and also sliding as well at the same time. Well, it's getting, alright, so it's getting less wet now, so it's not raining right now. At the moment, I'm just trying to get in a straight line. And as kind of was to check my temperature, my tyres are cold. My front tyres are so cold right now. So I have to make sure everything's fine. Well, yeah, so I'm still struggling at the hairpin. I mean, I'm struggling on this lap just to get the just get the temperature up really on the front tyres. So yeah, so it comes towards the end of that first snap on the softs, so not too bad. And as it comes towards later on in the nap, my tyres are definitely into temperature now. So it feels like I was a nap too early. So when I came in for the soft tyres, but I was just trying to get the soft tyres out of the way because it's just it's kind of a high tyre wear circuit. So I think it's best to go on the harder later on in the race. So at the end of that 11, I decided to come in, and I made a mistake here. Got in a bit too deep in the pit lane, so lost a little bit, also about a second there, but I'm kind of okay at this stage. Yeah, because the tyres were so cold and doesn't have the grip what I need to be. So moving on to mediums now. That's another pit stop added. So we've got some people are still on the wets, so they haven't even pitted yet for inters. I'm quite surprised. We've got some people on inters, but track's definitely getting drier now, so feels like inters is the right tyre at this point, but it's getting drier and it's getting drier now. So I'm definitely on the right tyre now. So yeah, now I've got to try and get past these. Well, try and get past these AI, including this guy right here at turn 6. Not too bad. I'm just trying to get past this guy at turn 7 very nicely. So I go around the outside very nicely. So I've definitely got more grip than the wet tyres. So I'm definitely on the right tyre though at this point. So now I'm just trying to get past my teammate here. Decided to go around the outside of my teammate. And then I decided to take my time through here, not try my hardest, but just trying to be careful not to get damage and all that from the AI. And then also DOS is enabled on this one, so it's the first time I'm using DOS in this race. Very nicely. So not too bad. And then comes towards hairpin, I decided to, just get past Gasly and Norris. Oscar Piastri I meant, sorry, getting the name wrong. From there. Not too bad. And now Sainz is coming in for the dry tyres now, so I think everyone's coming in right now.
Okay, George is coming in for his stop.
Yeah, so my teammates decided to come in, and all these drivers decided to come in for the dry tyres right now. And some of the others are staying out onto the wets, so I'm quite surprised. Well, of course we're coming at the end of the race now, so that's why they want to stay out or something. So yeah, so only a lap and a half to go in this race, so still got to do one more stop. So that's the end of this lap. Decided to come in for the hards at the end of this lap, because that's the last tyre I've got to go on. And if I go on to the hards, that's tyre compounds challenge complete. And that's all the tyre compounds I've done. I still set the fast lap of the race when I'm going into the pit lane, so I'm quite surprised. So yeah, so that is the fastest lap of this race. And also Ocon's side come in for the dry tyres, so he could have came in a bit earlier, but maybe his teammate came in or something. So yeah, onto the hards now. The last dry tyres on this one. including mediums and softs I used earlier. And of course, I had wets and inters in early in the race. And that is the tyre compound challenge complete. So that's all the tyre compound challenge tyres I'm using. Every single one of them. So very nicely. So that is the challenge done and dusted. Job done. And I'm still leading the race by 4 seconds almost. About 4 seconds now. So yeah, not too bad. And on to the last lap now. And the track is definitely dried up now because of all the rain from earlier in the race. So yeah, not too bad. Now I just need to make sure I can stay ahead and get through the last sector nicely, and then make sure I don't get any warnings, because that'll make it worse. But luckily I didn't get any warnings, so everything's fine. Not too bad at all. Yeah, so not too bad. So yeah, feeling good on that one. So yeah, so this could be my last challenge I'm doing, but I'm not sure yet. But this might be the last challenge I'm doing on F1 24, like I said earlier in the video. But I'd wait and see on that during the week, and then see what I could do from there. Really, I'm just practicing need racing right now. So that's what I'm doing right now till the new game comes out in the spring. So yeah, so that is a victory around China. Job done.
So grateful for all of you, for all the work back in the factory. And here, thanks so much for not giving up on me.
Well, that was certainly an exciting weekend of Formula One. Be sure to join us for more exciting Formula One action very soon.
Yeah, so that was the tyre compound challenge on this one. So that's another challenge tick in the box. So that might be my last one I'm doing for this game on F1 24. So yeah, so that's for me today. I hope you guys enjoy it. Make sure you like, subscribe to the channel. I appreciate a lot. That great support of that for the last few days. I appreciate a lot all this time. Yeah, so that's for me today. Hope you guys have a nice day. Enjoy your weekend where you are around the world. So have a nice day and see you there.